Hello everyone, welcome to another AWS and Terraform tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to create multiple S3 buckets using the Terraform and you can see this diagram. I have built this design and we are going to deploy 5 buckets in US East 1 region. So if you have a require such a requirement but with a different region, you can just update the region and create these buckets. Nowadays, S3 buckets is very important in a real-time industry or real-time deployment because bucket is fulfilling your data storage requirement because before going to deploy any projects, you need to run in a lower environment. So obviously you require a bucket for pre configuration, post configuration, even for recording, even for the voice recording, video recording, database, some file configuration, analytical data. So data is fulfilling a lot of requirement and you can use it for from large to sorry, small scale to large scale deployment. You can use this bucket service. So in this tutorial, we are going to cover this 5 bucket deployment. And for this one, we obviously, as usual, we required one uh, user to set up authentication between coder, this authentication between visual coder and my account. Here is my account, you can see, and I have one user, cloud underscore user. I have created this one. So before going to jump to the directly on set up the authentication, I want to show first. I have created one S3 project. Here I am going to create our profile, file names. So as usual, provider dot tf. This is the first file I have created. Second file, main dot tf, and third file, variable dot 3f. So guys, in my last tutorial, I have covered a basic and fundamental part of the variable. So if you are still confused or any problem to that variable concept is not clear, please comment on this video. I'm going to help you. That is, the variable part is going to be advanced because now we are going to the next level of this Terraform concept. So now we are going to increase, we are going to forward nowadays. So okay, now I have created 3 files. You can see the icons also here is occurred. Now let's set up the authentication. So just go to your account. You can refer another user and then go to the security credentials and generate the access key and secret access key. So I have only one user I have created. So I'm going to refer same. So name you can give anything like I'm going to giving the tagline YouTube. So I have generated access key and secret access key. So let's set up configuration between the uh, visual code and management console. Before that, you also required the resource S3 resource because we are going to create a multiple buckets. So we need a resource configuration. So you can type this only, you can type this much also. You will get or you can directly go to this link registry.terraform.io and then you can go here. So I'm going to add a provider configuration. Copy this one. Let's copy and add here. So now we have added and then save it. Okay, we have saved this configuration. Now let's set up let's go to the new terminal. Now we have to set up the AWS configuration and authentication between coder and management console. So here it is my access key. Let's go add access key. Then secret access key it is asking. So copy from here again. Just paste and enter. Now guys, as I said, you go to back. I am going to deploy in this us.east1 region. So here also you can see it is the default I have set. I think earlier I used this one. So that is the reason if it is showcase the different one, you can just type the region name here and enter. So I am keeping the same now. Now it is asking default output format. I am going to put a none and go enter. Now our authentication is set up between the AWS Management Console and Visual Coder. So if you want to verify, just say, enter the Terraform init command initiate. So just short form I am using it. So here you can see initialization is started and it's fetching and installing this version. Here it is 5.42.0. So let's wait until this completion so we can later we can add easily bucket configuration. Okay, our initialization is done now. Now let's go and let's go to the main file. Now we need to add a bucket configuration here. So go back. So here it is. Let's go and scroll down. So I'm going to refer this example. So here it is. You can see resource. This is a resource block. This is a resource name actually. What is the resource name is S3 AWS S3 bucket, and this is the reference name, and this is actual bucket name. Okay. So let's copy this one and copy and add in a main file. Okay, that's it. I have done. Now let me help you to think here now. So guys, I want to highlight you one thing. Let's suppose I want to create a 5 buckets. Okay, okay. Before that, let me rename this something. I need to change this with uh, AWS dash ES3 dash sorry all dash ES3 bucket. I will give you this name. So this is a reference name actually. It is not going to apply on bucket. Sorry, a particular bucket. And here it is the actual bucket name. Okay. So you can keep this same, but currently this syntax is present on the Terraform documentation. Maybe someone is already used. So that is the reason we are going to create or give the different name. So what name you can give any name. So here I am going to give AWS dot let's AWS dot uh, bucket tf AWS dot tf dot buckets. I will give you this name. Okay, here it is the same name I have given, and tag is the let's change the tag also. AWS dash my dash buckets will see as the buckets. Here we will say we'll keep the same one. Now our main concept is entered now. So guys, as I shown here, we are going to create 5 buckets. Okay, so 5 bucket is fine. Suppose we have one variable as a count. You can add this one. Okay, let's suppose if I add this one, it will try to create a resource. Which resource? This S3 bucket. So so the first policy, sorry, if you read the characteristics of the AWS S3 bucket, S3 bucket does not allow same name for another bucket. Let's suppose I have a bucket name with this one. This is the bucket name. So if you are creating a similar bucket, means you are creating a bucket with same name again on the same region, it will not allow. Okay. So if you put this one, it will not, it will create only bucket, only one bucket, but it will give you directly error. So if you want to show you that, let me go and show. Let me save this. I want to show you actual practical, guys. I don't want to be increase my YouTube uh, subscriber only. I'm going to show you actual knowledge here. So that is the reason I have opened this YouTube, and I want to show you something very essential here. So Terraform init are already planned. Let's validate first. Does does this syntax is accepted or not? Let's verify. So my code is succeed validate. Now let's enter the plan. So maybe this video will be a little longer now, because see it is also accepted. And if you let me show you guys what exactly I was trying to showcase you. Now it will create a bucket. You see here bucket this AWS underscore S3 bucket dash this and in a bracket 4 number is there and will be created. You can see bucket name here. This is a bucket name. If you go up here, it is the third number. See, in a bracket third number, bucket name is again same. If you go up again here, bucket number 2, the name is also same. But the code is valid. Yes, it is valid. Okay, either it will create a one bucket, or it will not create any bucket. Okay, I will show you that. Show here. Let me plan. Terraform plan is executed. Now Terraform apply is one command. So guys, we are going to add one more command, Terraform apply. So till now we referred the same command and then enter, and it will again ask you permission or approval to execute the configuration. So now we are going to use one more command, Terraform apply approve, what, sorry, auto approve, dash auto dash approve. So it will bypass, or it will skip the that it will not ask you to just yes, I want to be a create this one. Okay, it says see apply completed, resource file is added. Okay, let's go and see on a configuration part. So here I don't have. Let's see. Okay, see guys, I told you that it will only create only one bucket. So which bucket is created? See guys, as I told you, it is taking this name. Why I have given this count, it is also accepted. Why even this entry is also added in the plan part? Then why? Because AWS will not accept the similar name if you want to create a multiple bucket. AWS does not accept this one. Okay, AWS will not accept this one. So here it shows. I said earlier it will create only one bucket, but it will execute command, but it will create one bucket, or it will directly show a code error or syntax error or something. Okay, so let's destroy this one and we'll focus our main destroy. We'll focus on our other parts. So see, my this part is not working now. What I need to do? This one is not working now. I want to create one variable. Let's focus on variable part first. So here I'm going to create a variable. I can give any name for this variable, like suppose AWS underscore S3. Okay, see, this is the name I am giving, or you can just give you any one, like buckets. Okay, let's buckets. I'll do AWS underscore S3 underscore buckets. I have given this name. This is a variable block and this is variable name. So here we know the what argument we are using, either description, then description we are going to bucket names, bucket it names. Okay, so here default there is a one more default argument is there, correct? And there is a one more type is also there, type is also there. So this one we are going to default. So in default one, in this one we are going to, in we need to define bucket name here actually. So here this variable we created this variable to declare a bucket names. So what is the bucket name in our list? You go here, you can copy this bucket name. Okay, so or just db dash server dash buckets. So I'm going to create bucket name. So list we are going to, sorry, type is going to list. So this Python list concept we are going to use, and list we are going to define in the bracket. So back in a bracket we are going to declare our bucket names. So in a double quotation, this is a string here. What is the db bucket name? Db dash server dash bucket b here. So comma, sorry, not here, after the double quotation comma is there. So similarly we will add a next bucket. Oh, what is the name for that one? Recording dash bucket. Okay, here recording I will add. Okay, I have added recording bucket. Third one we are going to add UAT. So I will keep the UAT and then voice. Okay, I have created this one. Okay, let me do one thing. I will make here prod dash server dash bucket. It is going too long. It is fine. So, but I am going to create here, and here it is prod. Okay, db prod uat voice, and one more we are going to create. What is the name? Testing. So here I am going to create testing. So guys, we have given a 5 names. So here we have given a 5 name. Let's save it. So same variable concept we already known. Everyone known is, if you are not clear, just go and check my previous video. Okay. So we have created this variable. Now this variable we are calling from the main file. Let's go, and in here in a bucket, just change this bucket string which we have already given. Just remove this and refer this variable. Which refer? This one, variable. This is the variable we need to refer here. Okay. Now if you let me, yeah. So bucket variable dot aws underscore s3 bucket. So this is the variable we are going to create. But does it work? Because we need to create a five buckets. So count we have to give 5 number. So will it will be work? No, because we need to follow indexing part. This name, this list this list is we have given, this list is type is list, and it is defined in this here. So there is a one more concept in C and Python also array. So the first name, the first name which we given will consider as a zero, which is then this bucket name will consider as a one. The next will consider this UAT server bucket will be a two. Then this one will be a three, and this one will be a four. So I will show you here. Let me in the main file maybe. Let's suppose here I will show. So if you go here, sorry. So this is the way it will. So zero, then it will go one, then comma, then comma two, then comma three. So sorry, bracket three. This is the way it will pick the bucket name, and uh, it will choose the bucket name and it will move to the next one. So similarly, so this is called as indexing. So this is actually indexing, and it will count one by one. So similarly, we are going to use indexing here, count and indexing. So this concept is actually related to count and indexing. So I'm going to use here similar. So here we'll also create a bracket, then count dot index. That's it. I am going to create one, and this part you can remove now. This part you can remove. Sorry, you can just keep, but you need to add a length actually. Length is the method you can call it. Okay. And you need to call what? You need to call this variable. In how many time it will call this length will call this variable until the how many names or how many count is in S3 bucket is declared. So here we are going to call that variable again here. That's it. Count instead of number we are going to refer this length method, and we are declaring that which variable we are calling the same bucket name variable. So this is the way it will go in the default and will check this two parameter list. What is the type? The list, and list will follow this configuration default. So it will go 0, then 1, and then 1. So now our configuration is done, guys. So let's save it. Okay. So let me. Okay, previous one, I guess. I have destroyed the previous one. This is the old one. It is the still there. Let me clear here, and you can see bucket is also will be gone. You can see here bucket is no more. See guys, bucket is gone now. Okay, now we have added a count dot indexing. Now let's go and start. Let's validate save again and list plan. Now we required every bucket in the same region but different name. We don't want obviously S3 bucket does not allow same name for every bucket, correct? Let's see. So see guys, here bucket name is different now, and it is been part 4. Then go up. So see guys, here name is this one, and it is the bucket 3. So go up again. So this is the bucket 2, and the name is UAT server bucket. So let's execute. So similar guys, we are not going to use only Terraform apply. We are going to use Terraform apply dash auto dash approve. So it will skip your permission, or it will skip to ask you to say yes. So let's, if it is any error, it will show you that this is the bucket is not created or something like that. From 0 to 3, see, this is the syntax. See guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, all buckets applied successfully. We have created a 5 buckets, guys, within a through 3 to 4 seconds actually. See guys, see, database server buckets, prod server bucket, testing server bucket, UAT server buckets, voice. So this is the name is been we have updated. Yeah, see. So I think we have completed our lab, guys. If you have still any confusion with this tutorial, please comment on this video. And if you think this video is helpful to you, uh, please like, share, and subscribe my channel. And see you in a next nugget. Thank you. Thanks.